Salford Sport TV.
It's Salford Sports.
Salford.
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 Salford. Hey, from Salford. Sorry to cut myself off there, but
Come on,
number
Salford.
6, lashing it in. It's a great goal.
It's a lovely turn by Ryan. Great turn, great finish.
That is great.
That is a
Beautiful ball. Good ball. On the body.
Hello, this is Salford Sports TV. You're joined by me, Josh Bingham, here in the University Academy of 92. We're seeing Salford basketball seconds take on UA92 first, and for Salford basketball, it's been a great season for them. 5-1 so far, they're second in the league with the second team. Maybe they can pick up another win today. Come with me to find out. Well, we've travelled far and wide across the edges of Greater Manchester, and we found ourselves in Stretford here for Salford Uni basketball seconds against University of 92 first. And it's an away day for the Salford seconds, who have had a fantastic season so far. Currently 5-1 and second in the league. For the UA92, maybe not the same story, and maybe they'll be looking to change that here on home turf. As we await for tip-off, Tyler Wagstaff in the centre there. The tip-off manages to get it. On the ball now, Ali Khan to Nail Park. Goes for the shots. And the ball's already stuck. What a great start this is. And straight away we've had a fantastic start to this game. And possession is going to get ceded to UA92. It has been an amazing season for Salford so far, on both ends, in both the first and the second team. It goes to show how fantastic the talent is for Salford Junior basketball. Like I say, UA92 have had a rough start to the season overall. Currently towards the bottom end, they're trying to go for the shot straight away. Just miss it. Tyler Wagstaff on the ball there, playing in centre position. Ramazani now on the ball, looking for options. Onto Park. Finds Wagstaff. Straight onto Khan, trying to find a way through. UA92 with the back line. Just goes over the touchline there. It'll have to be a throw-in by Ogbabor. Onto Wagstaff. Park going for the shots! Just missed out. Now what can UA92 do? Pressure from Salford. Salford's got the ball back in UA92's half. Trying to find a way through. Salford just managing to keep it. Wagstaff now on the ball. He's going to go for it! Now what can UA92 do on the recovery? Trying to push through, and there may have just been a penalty there. And it's been a pretty stop-start beginning to this match overall. But so far, Salford has shown great tenacity towards UA92's half. But 92 have a chance now to maybe make a recovery and get the first point on the board. Goes on to 3. Just going towards the centre, trying to find a shot through. And straight in. And that's the start that UA92 wanted. It's now 2-0 to UA92. Salford now on the counter-attack, looking for a recovery. Number 12 there on the ball. He's looking for options towards the side, finds Ogbabor onto Wagstaff. Ogbabor looking towards the centre, goes to the 12. He's trying to find a shot through. Back to Park, on for the shots, and just narrowly hits the woodwork. Doesn't manage. Wagstaff's going to recover it again, and it's back in. 2-2 now. And in the first quarter, it's already been active as UA92 are coming back rapid with pace. They seem to give Salford a bit of a shock there. Not expecting it, going straight for it. Just misses again. Now onto Park. If he can try and find a recovery, onto the 12. Ogbabor is an option on the left wing. He goes for it there. Goes for the shot. Nearly just misses a 3-point to UA92. Back on it again. 7. Back to 23. How can UA92 try and take the lead back again? He's going for the shot, and it's a 3-pointer. Just nearly from the halfway line. That was fantastic from the 23. Playing in that short forward position. Here's the 12 now. Just trying to find a way through for Salford. And a slight foul there. Just working out what the ref is trying to decide here. Throws it over, intercepted by the free. Seven's now got plenty of room. He's only got Park defending, and he just manages to miss. Now on to Khan as he makes a counter attack forward for Salford. Park's on the left, passes to him, onto Ogbabor. Wagstaff in the centre. Ogbabor's going for it. He's going to try it, and he just narrowly misses it. It could have been 2 points there, but not to be. 23 now, onto the 7, who's going back on the attack. He's so rapid as the 3 just can't find it. Bit of a poor pass, and it'll go to Salford now in their own half. The ref gives it to Khan, and we move back now onto the attack. Ball with Ramazani as he tries to communicate with the team, try and move things around. Tyler Wagstaff an option in the centre. Khan's going for it, and he gets it in right on the wide lines. That is fantastic for the Salford seconds. We see so often they're dangerous on the wide angles, and Khan's shown that once again there. 3 points to Salford as they're trying to go for the counter attack. Just misses it. 32's going to recover it. Back onto Wagstaff. Salford managing to defend well, using their taller players to their advantage. Back onto Ramazani to Wagstaff, looking for options. Might try and go for it, and he is. Just going to hit the woodwork on the top. Unlucky for him not to have it go in. Here's the 7 now. Great pass on to 1. 7's going for it as well. Just misses it. Not able to repeat what Khan was able to do just previously. Ramazani now back on the attack. Not got many options. Onto Park. He might look to try and charge through the centre. Park's going for it. Just misses it. The captain not able to get points on the board just yet. The 7 just manages to fumble possession there, but they've recovered it well there. 23. Manu sort of do a fantastic counter attack just a few minutes earlier in this quarter. Here's the 3 now. Looking for options. 32's going to go for the shot. Doesn't manage to make it 2 for 2 there. And Salford just slowing down the possession slightly. Trying to recuperate. It's been close to that. Ramazani trying to go for it. Ref blows. And it looks like it is going to be a free throw taken by Ramazani. This is so crucial here. Halfway through the first quarter, 5-all, and can he take Salford to the lead? He can, fantastic. Straight through, calm as you like. All pressure on him now to do it a second time. Could this be it? And he just doesn't make it 2 for 2. But Salford have got possession again. Oh, fantastic! Brilliant charge by Salford, but UA92 are back on the counter-attack. 23's not got many options, and he's gone for it as well. Fantastic. Just a point separating both teams. Salford second, hanging on by a thread here as we're halfway through the first quarter. Here's Khan, he's going for the wide shot again. Just misses it, he's not able to do it like he was last time. Now comes to 32. Back to 23. 1 just looking for options. 7 trying to cut in the middle. He's got pressure from Park and Wagstaff, and he just throws it out. Possession ceded to Salford. And it has been a really action-packed first quarter. It's been so close between both teams. And some words from the bench by the Salford team to try and step it up just slightly. Here's Ali Khan, on to Tyler Wagstaff. Wagstaff not able to get any points on the board for the team just yet, so he has had quite a few shots on us. He's putting the pressure on 32 as UA92 try and get it out of their own half on towards Salford, where he gives it a tip off to number 1. He's just not able to get it in. Back to Park, who is the captain for today's squad. Here's Ali Khan again. He might try and go for the wide shot. He's going to cut him through the centre, nearly lose possession. Park's going to go for it instead, and it's straight through. That's another 3 points on the board for Salford. It is 11-7 here. What can the number 1 do to try and recover for 92? Back to the 3. And he's going for a shot himself and just doesn't manage to get it in. We've done the 3 on the UA92 squad look a little bit quiet today. He's not managed to get many opportunities on the ball. A good effort, but not able to come to any fruition. Here's Ogbabu. It's on for Ramazani. Too much pressure for him to handle. Ali Khan there. And he gets it in again! Exact same position as last time. Switch straight through the net. What a fantastic shot. And he's managed to get it again! He's going to go for it here. He's trying to look for options. Park's on his way through. I'm sorry for the way he's cracking. Ramazani's receiving it, just can't get it through, and it's so close. That could have been a fantastic opportunity. 4-2 points, it is 14-7, just 7 points dividing both teams. 2.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Watkins 23-2. UA92 want to try and reduce that deficit going through to the second quarter. And it nearly hits the cameraman there, the ball. Timeout here for both teams. And I must say, I was running out of breath midway through that. That was fantastic for a first quarter. Still 2 minutes left to go. And for Salford seconds, it might not have been the dream start for them. It started on the back foot to University Academy 92. But they've got the lead that they need, a 7-point deficit that they'll be looking to grow. As for 92, their struggles still continue, but they are showing some promise, they're showing some energy. And on that counter-attack, they've been absolutely lethal, especially with the number 7 and with the number 23, who did some fantastic shots. But overall, you have to give a lot of credit from Salford to Ali Khan, who had some fantastic shots there from the wide angles. Picked up a total of 6 points for the team, plus an extra free for a point as well, which provided all the difference. As we're going to return back into play, a chance for some potential substitutions to be made. Team talks given. Sound of the buzzer piercing through the hall here in Stretford. And this is the thing with the first quarter, there's always so much pressure going into it because you're trying to make your mark and effectively frighten the other team and try and take control. And that's exactly what Salford seconds are trying to do and what 92 are trying to avoid. Ramazani now onto Park. Wagstaff's looking for options. He might have to throw it all the way back to Ogbabu, who's going to go for it. Just misses once again. Now onto 23, great long pass onto the 7, who just managed to get it. Throws it back to the 4, he's been substituted on. He's going to go for it as well. And he just narrowly misses it, really unlucky not to get 2 points there. Here comes Ramazani now, on the counter-attack. Ogbabu on the wide angles as well as Ali Khan. Khan moves forward, he goes for a wide shot. Doesn't manage to get it through. 23 onto the 7. 7 will be looking for a counter-attack. Onto 4, through the centre. 32 an option to the left as he moves towards the centre. 3 is an option behind. Pass it on. Intercepted by Park. Brilliant effort there. Brilliant challenge. Unfortunately, though, goes to UA92. But Salford showing a little bit of guile here towards the early stages of this game. And 7's got an option here. He's going to throw back to 23. He'll go for the 3-point shot, just misses it, unfortunately, on this occasion. Here's Tyler Wagstaff on the 23. Onto Ramazani. Plenty of options towards the left, but he's going to take it on himself. And Ogbabu just can't seem to get it. He went straight through his legs. Bit of a megs there. I know I'm using football terms in this occasion. Now what can they do? It's on to Khan. He's going to likely go for a 3-point shot. He doesn't on this occasion. Passes it on to the 0. Just tries it again, and it's 2 points to Salford as we've got 47 seconds on the clock here, and it's now going to be a scramble to try and get as many points as they can before the second quarter begins. 7 passes it on to 4, who's in deep. He's not got many options though. 32's made himself an option in the centre. 3 on the wide angle. He's going to pass it on to 23. 23 could go for the shot here, but he's going to try and find a pass and just isn't able to do it. Falls there, managed to recover it, nearly went out of play. Onto the 3, to the 23, goes for the shots. Just misses once again. Back onto Ramazani now, who's just trying to man-manage. 16 seconds left on the clock as he looks for a counter-attack, trying to slow down the play just slightly. Park's going to go for a 3-point shot, and he gets it in! Fantastic! Pure composure. And Salford now, after this timeout, in these past 2 minutes of play, have done an excellent job, and it is the first quarter wrapped up here. The buzzer screeching through the hall here in Stretford. And it is 19-7 here. It is Salford seconds who lead against UA92 first. It's been the dream start for Salford, really, on an away day. Away days always come with so much pressure as you come in so far from home. And, you know, amongst all the travel, amongst the coach journey, you're not wanting to come all this far and go away with absolutely nothing effectively. And in terms of Salford seconds, they're under a lot of pressure as well, being so high up in the league. They're wanting to make it 6-1 this season. Overall, in their first 6 games, they've had a fantastic start, just 1 loss to their name, and they will be wanting not to repeat that on today's occasion. They'll be wanting to try and go for top of the league. And as for Salford, quite a few changes coming on. Rolka's come on, as well as Sam Wright, and finally Callum Hegarty as well. It's Tyler Wagstaff then, as we restart second quarter. Hegarty onto Wagstaff again, played in the first quarter, looking for the shot, straight in, 2 points for Salford. It's 21-7 now, perfect start for them, just 20 seconds into the second quarter. What can the 23 do now? Trying to intersect at the 6, 6 going for it, and he gets 2 points in return in quick succession. 4 points in quick succession for both teams so far, as we see Ramazani back on the ball. Bit of a sloppy pass there. It's gone into UA92's possession. Long pass onto the 1. He's got plenty of defenders on him, and he doesn't let it knock him too much. He's got 2 points on the board. It's 11 now for UA92. Just 10 points separating both teams. Here's Ramazani then, onto the 15, who's just come sucked on. Bit of a rough challenge there by some of the UA92 players. It looks like possession is going to be ceded onto UA92, thrown in by the 32. Here come UA92 now. What can they do here? The 1 just without many options and knocks it out of play. Exactly what Salford need right now. It's been neck and neck during the second quarter. It looked like Salford were taking control from the beginning, but UA92 have responded fantastically, despite the deficit that they've already got. Tyler Wagstaff now, going for a long pass onto the 6. Now onto Ramazani, intercepted by the 1, that was fantastic. Can he finish it off though? Oh, and he just misses it, the 4. Trying it though, that is so unfortunate. What an interception that was from the 1. As we've had a substitution, the 31 now coming off for the 23. Here comes Ramazani now. Salford looking to see what they can do on the attack. Plenty of options in the centre. Just intercepted though by 31. Who's trying to get it out of their own half, given back to Salford. 15 looking for options. He might have to take it on his own, and a bit of a rough challenge. And in close quarters, that can happen on some occasions. And possession ceded to UA92 after that penalty. It'll be the 6 to throw it back into play. 31 back onto the 6, running forward, plenty of pressure from Salford. Looking for options, 32 on the wide angle, chucks it forward to the 1. Who's been lethal so far, and he just can't seem to find his way through. Blocked by Salford, by Tyler Wagstaff, and by the 22. Here's the 6 then, onto the 31. Tyler Wagstaff manages to intercept it. I believe. There we go then. Nearly thought there was a foul of some sort then. Salford now looking towards options in the centre. 22 goes for it. Calm as you like. 2 points there. 23-13. It is now again a 10-point deficit. UA92 will be looking to change that. 31 onto the 7. Who's come back on now? Here's the 1. Onto the 7 again. 7 a little bit of a barge there by the 15. Oh, and there might have been a bit of an injury there from the 15. It looked, if you just look towards his right arm, bit of blood appearing. That may be him having to come off, perhaps. And he was just asking for a towel, and I was wondering what he was in reference to. And no timeout being used here. And if there's one player that's really made his impact during the second quarter, who just came on as a bit of a super sub, it has to be Bartosz Rolka. Nearly Salford getting the shot in the 16 who's just come on for now. And he's had some fantastic opportunities in that centre, and really using his height to his advantage. And just providing that little option in the centre from the wide angles, which, despite UA92's efforts to try and cover, has not been really successive. His 31 then just misses. 6 looking for Ramazani. Pass it on to the 16. Back to 6. Once again, foul by Salford, and possession will likely go to the UA92. Thrown back in by the 6. 7 back onto the 1. Pressure by Wagstaff and by the 16. One's not letting it get to him though. Just trying to find a way through. Pass it back to the 6. Don't think he expected that pass. Onto the 32. Not many options in the centre. They're going to have to go around the houses a little bit. 7's going for the wide shot and he gets it in. 3 points for the 7. Came back on after not starting the second quarter and he's already making his impact. As it's Ramazani, he's going straight for a shot. Just miles off, I'm afraid. Here's the 7. Callum Hegarty's putting the pressure on. 7 just trying to find a way through. The 6 now manages to weave his way through. UA92 just trying to thread the needle here. 6 goes for the shot. No man marking him then. Fortunately for Salford, they weren't able to get any points on the board. Tyler Wagstaff here looking to reset the play on the counter-attack. As it goes to the 16. He gets it in as well. His first points of the game, 2 points more to Salford. It's 25-16 here. We're nearly halfway through the second quarter. 31 passes it onto the 6. The 6 just looking for a route through. Just can't seem to find a shot. 31 passes it back. 1's making himself an option. He has been prolific through this game for Salford. Goes for the shot again, just isn't able to get it past. And on so many occasions, we've seen the 1 have a shot and just narrowly misses. It hits the woodwork. Ramazani on the quick counter-attack, and he manages to get it in this time. Quick timeout then, halfway through the second quarter, and it's been fantastic from both ends. It's been so hard to separate both teams. Slight injury for Salford with the 15 after a little bit of contact towards Salford's own half. That was Sam Wright, of course. Hopefully we'll be seeing him later on in the game as he tries to clean up that arm of his. And I can just see him coming back now. Bit of blood on the jersey, but soldiering on. Likely we won't see him perhaps until the final quarter, I imagine. And for UA92, not many substitutions. We saw the 31 come on, who provided a nice bit of energy, to be fair. Despite the head guard he's having to wear, I imagine, an injury from earlier on this season, as well as the cast. But the number 1 especially has been their star player for the team. If he could just maybe get a few more shots in the net, UA92 could have potentially been a little bit closer. But in terms of his speed and his ability to weave his way through that Salford defence, it's been fantastic. As for the Salford end, we're looking to see any more substitutions. The key one really for them has been Bartosz Rolka, who has got plenty of 2-point shots. That buzzer isn't half loud, it must be said. Just screeching through. As we see Salford recuperating, looking to perhaps build on the deficit they've already acclaimed. As for UA92, they managed to make some progress, but there are still 9 points separating both teams. They will start with possession. And from what I can see, no changes in terms of the lineup. Azeet Choudhury, of course, came on late on as well for Smith. Goes for the shot, nearly missed it there. On to Rolka. And the 4 here in a bit of a unique jersey. That being Ashley Sampson, who's playing in this match for the very first time. He's come on for Ramazani, who's taking a rest after playing majority of the game so far, up until now. Free throw here for the 16 for Choudhury. Just misses it on this occasion. Bit of reassurance from his teammates. As Choudhury tries to make up for that first free throw mistake. Potentially get a board on for Salford, his first of the game. Just misses again, it's back onto the 7. Quick counter attack by UA92. Seeded though. Hegarty throws it back to Rolka. Trying to find options. Back to Hegarty, goes for the shot on his own. Just doesn't manage to get it, just narrowly short. Rolka trying to find a way through. He's loved 2 pointers from that area, and it's on a counter attack. The 3 back on it now, looking for options. 23 didn't expect it. It's been intercepted by Sampson. On to Choudhury now. Choudhury's going to go for it again. Here he goes, and he's got it in. 2 points to Salford. And the ref just penalising Sampson for his jersey. And I did say it was a bit of a unique one, but I think because of the colour similarities, that's going to have to bring him off, perhaps. Perhaps may have forgotten his jersey. So we're seeing Ali Khan come back on, who we saw in the first quarter. A man full of 3-pointers in his pocket. And that's heartbreaking for Sampson. As Salford going quickly on the attack again. Oh, and a bit of a fall there. And a foul given to Salford. As there are 4 minutes left on the clock. It's been a very stop-start game ever since the timeout that we just previously had at the 5-minute mark. Still 4 minutes left. We're nearly halfway through this game.
Wait, where's the vending machine?
And this is dangerous for UA92. Salford within their own half. Tyler Wagstaff passes it back to Khan. Khan doesn't go for the shot. Maybe Hegarty will. Back to Khan. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not. He's going to pass on to Rolka. They're just trying to find ways in the centre. Tyler Wagstaff finding his way through, passes it on to Hegarty. Someone's surely got to go for a shot. Choudhury passes on to Wagstaff, calls it. Wagstaff's trying to find the shot, just can't seem to manage it. Possession ceded back to UA92. Quick substitution, and the 1's brought back on for the 31. 23 now on the counter attack. He's got 7 as an option to his right, passes it to him. 7 can't seem to find a way through, he's not in the right angle. 32 though, isn't able to get it through the net either. Here's Tyler Wagstaff then. On to Callum Hegarty. Rolka. On to Wagstaff, he goes for the shot. Just misses it on this scenario. And defensively, Tyler Wagstaff has been fantastic. Just one of our own, actually, from Salford Sports. Just unfortunately hasn't managed to get as many shots in the net as he'd want. On the counter-attack, UA92 possession seed. Back to Salford, Callum Hegarty making pace. Just now fumbles the ball slightly. Due to a foul by the 32. Bit of applause there from the Salford bench. As it looks, there is going to be a substitution, and it's Tyler Wagstaff coming off. And he's played pretty much all the game now, and it's going to go to Harry Smith, who's making his appearance off the bench now. Salford just rotating through their players towards the middle of this game, trying to save some of their best perhaps still last. Harry Smith has shown some fantastic performances though this season as it goes to Rolka and gets it straight through. 3-point shot. That was silky smooth from Rolka. No reaction on his face as well. Back to focus. 1's now back on the recovery. Rapid as usual. He's trying to pass it back to the 7. Nearly intercepted by Choudhury, but not able to. 7 passes it back onto the 32, who just had a previous foul. 3 back onto the 1. Oh, and just fumbled by the 3 once again. It's the 3rd time he's done that this game. And the struggles just continue for UA92, despite some promise. Khan will throw it back into play here onto Harry Smith. A little bit of 1-2 passing here. Rolker gets tipped off. Shoudry onto Harry Smith. Can't do anything there. Khan's going to go for the shot. And it just goes in. It nearly looked like it wasn't going to. Rebounded off. Fantastic by Ali Khan. Once again showing why he deserves to be starting these games. 7 looking for options. Tips it off to the 3. 23 now. Salford scrambling to try and stop that shot, but can't seem to. 23 gets 3 points on the board for UA92. It's currently 34-18 here. Harry Smith trying to find Shoudry. Shoudry's going to go for it on his own, and he gets it straight in. Just what he wanted. And he's been fantastic by Salford. They've had so many 3-point shots towards the last couple of minutes, and we have 1 minute on the clock here. 7's going to try and make a recovery. Can't seem to find its way through. Hits the woodwork. Back onto the 6. Harry Smith now looking for a route through. Ref blows his whistle. We've got a substitution needing to be made, and the 33 is coming on for UA92 for the very first time. One's coming straight off once again. It's going onto the 7. 23's pushing forward with pace, not able to get it through. Goes back onto Rolzer. So Rolker, should I say. Callum Hegarty goes for the shot, too short. Rolker saves it though, 2 points in straight away. Some of the Salford bench off their feet. Number 7 now trying to find a recovery. Onto the 33, nearly fumbles the ball though, plenty of pressure from Hegarty. 32 is going to cut his way through, just isn't able to get it there. Hegarty now back on the counter attack. That is a brilliant pass to Ali Khan. Can he finish it off though? No, he just gets it slightly short. And now the 3 on the counter attack. UA92 trying to respond with exactly the same pace. Bit of a stop-start pass and just misses it, as that's the second quarter wrapped up. That is halfway through this match. And what a performance this has been from the Salford seconds. UA92 have shown so much energy, but unfortunately haven't managed to get the shots through the net. But Salford has managed to. Some brilliant plays by players. Rolker has been fantastic in that second quarter. Players like Tyler Wagstaff, Ali Khan as well, with those 3-point shots. It's been a fantastic game so far. We're halfway through this match now, here in Stretford. And despite it being an away day for them, and despite it being close to home rivals in the heart of Greater Manchester, it is Salford still prevailing. The second team, 39 to UA92, 18. Well, it's been a first half of pure drama here in the first 2 quarters. So far for Salford, smiles on their faces from all across from the pitch, from the court side to the bench really. 39-18 here against University Academy 92 first. Salford's second team we're seeing playing today. And it is just a testament to how talented Salford are for basketball. The second team performing at this standard, as I say. Second in the league currently, 5 wins and 1 losses. They'll be looking to try and make it 6 wins after this match today here in Stretford. As for the UA92, they've had a lot of struggles this year, and struggles so far seem to continue. But a lot of tenacity shown by some of the players, particularly the 23. And I think they'll be hoping to just try and make an excellent recovery in this second half, if they can try to, as we approach the third quarter. Tip-off will begin with the 16. Shoudry kicking off play. Here we go then, we're back underway. Passes it on straight to Harry Smith in the centre. Not many options there. On the wide angle maybe. Oh, going straight for it and it just misses. Great start. Harry Smith not able to cope with the pressure there. It's onto the 7 now. Pass it onto the 3. He might go for the wide shot. He is going to go for it. And he gets it straight in. That's his first 3 points of the game. And finally it's come for the number 3 after so many struggles in those first 2 quarters. Here's Callum Hegarty. On to Shoudry. Shoudry back to Hegarty. Ogbabu as an option on the wing. He's going for it. Rolker just not able to get to him. Back onto the 23. Great pass onto the 3. Can he make it 2 for 2? He just can't seem to do it. It's so unfortunate for the 3. He had great pace there. What a pass by the 23 as well. 6 onto Ogbabu. You can see onto Shoudry, and he just gets it in. 2 points to Salford. Their first 2 points of the third quarter. Just a minute into the game. 41 to 20 now. 23 is going to try and save it. And what a ball that was. And it was a long-range pass, and the 23 just managed to recover. Kept it in play and picked up a lovely 2 points for UA92, showing they're not wanting to give up halfway through this game. Shoudry now going for a 3-point shot. Just misses. Harry Smith's recovered it though. Doesn't have many options. So much pressure from those UA92 players. And it is going to be a free throw for Salford. No, by mistake, sorry. It's going to come onto the one here. Just can't seem to finish off. Once again, 2 misses in a row there for UA92. Here's Hegarty. Possession ceded by the one. Bit of sloppy possession by Hegarty. Onto the 3 now. Can he get another 2 points in? Just can't seem to do it. Too much pressure from Ogbabu there in the 0 shirt. Here's the 23. Pressure by Hegarty. Rolka trying to stop the 1. Misses again. Unbelievable. 2 shots he's had, 2 missed. Both have been missed. Shoudry now with the pressure. Hegarty going for a long shot. Just narrowly shot. We've seen him do that a few times. Now can the 1 finally get points on the board again? Here's a free, passing it back to the 1. He's got pressure from Rolka, and Smith just misses it there. Too much pressure from the Salford players. Great defence there, using their tallest players to their advantage. Hegarty now trying to find a counter-attack. He's passing it on to Shoudry, who's going for the wide shot. Just can't seem to do it. 3 points, not on this occasion. Can UA92's counter-attack come to fruition? Passed onto the 7, onto 23, who's loved a long shot. Onto the 1. 1 can't do anything from there. Pass it back to the 23, who's looking for a tip-off. Pressure from Shoudry. Being careful onto the 1. Brilliant back pass. Oh, nearly sloppy, but just saved by the 23, who goes for the shot in the end and gets it in. And like I say, loves a 3-point shot, loves a long pass, and he's delivered it time and time again. And considering the UA92 are in a struggling time with their first team, with their basketball first team, they are showing some really promising plays and some fantastic players. The 23 in particular is fantastic all game. The 7 as well, just always typically provided towards the back as a point guard, but providing the assists and help when needed. As he goes for the shot now, not able to do it on this occasion. Rolka will pull it back into play for Salford. On to Hegarty. Smith just misses it there. Ogbabu saves it though, and it nearly looked like it was going to go to UA92, but Salford managed to recover in the end. 23 throws it back in play. Long pass, straight into Rolka's hands, not what he would have wanted. On to Shoudry, pass it on to Smith, tries to finish off. Ref blows his whistle before anything could happen. And I think Salford a little bit frustrated with the ref. Maybe a foul by Salford straight onto the 7. Who's onto the 3? 3 shouts for it. And he just gets it in this time. 2 points by the 3. That was a fantastic communication by UA92. Great pass by the 7. And the 3 managed to finish it off in the end, despite pressure from some of Salford's defenders. And a few of the Salford players rising up. It seems we're going to see a massive change of team here as we await the buzzer. Both teams looking for a couple interchanges. Here we go then. And it looks like it's going to be a full squad shake-up, and a lot of the players we saw towards the first quarter, Rolka, Hegarty, Ogbabu and Shoudry, all players who are coming off. Only Harry Smith remains from the previous squad as he takes his free throw. Can't get it on this occasion. Motivation from his teammates as he tries to recover it a second time. Is it to be for Harry Smith? And it's not, unfortunately, on this occasion. 6 free throws by Salford. Just one of those has managed to go in. That was by That was by Ali Khan. Harry Smith now comes off for Tyler Wagstaff, who's had the most minutes played so far by any Salford player in this match. And if you've been watching earlier, Ashley Sampson was forced to come off due to his jersey. Well, he's managed to find a yellow bib, so he's able to play once again. Here comes the free with a long shot, recovered by Wagstaff. He's slowing down play a little bit, back onto the 15. And all credit to Sam Wright after that little knock he received before the cut on his arm. He's still carrying on. Might not be the biggest injury in the world, but any injury can make a difference. And I am curious to see how Ashley Sampson does, because we never really got to see him perform well at all, because within about 1 minute he was sent off. So now really is a great opportunity to see how he plays. Of course, captain of the squad, Neil Park, as well. Possession back into Salford. Ramazani. Another key player from that first half of the game. Onto Park. Wagstaff. Sampson goes for the shot. And straight in. And I said I wanted to see how he'd perform, and straight away he's managed to get a 3-point shot in. And it is 45-28 here for Salford. UA92, despite their best efforts, still cannot reduce his deficit. Free's going to try a long shot though, and he does. 3 points there, as he just shushes the crowd a little bit. And he's been getting an awful lot of heckling from the crowd as the number 3. And he's on the counter-attack again. Lovely bit of composure from UA92, despite the talk from some of the crowd. The number 3 will bring it back into play for UA92. And I have to say, even despite the fact that this hasn't been the quarter that UA92 will have wanted, number 3 has performed absolutely fantastic. Here's the 32 then, trying to get points on the block, can't seem to do it. Here's Wright then. On to Sampson. Back to Wright. Not many options though. He's going to try and go for the shot though, despite the pressure, just misses it. 23 now. Is he going to try another long pass? We've seen him do it quite a few times during this game. He's not going to, he's just going to run it forward. 7 back onto the 23. Back onto the 7 again. Great 1-2, just not able to come to fruition. Tyler Wagstaff was there to bring it back into play for Salford. Ramazani, should I say. Probably not the first time we'll get the names wrong. Here's 6 then. Too much pressure from Wagstaff and from Park. Here's Wright then. Just trying to push his team back a little bit. Park is a wide option, goes for it. Just misses it, unfortunately. Wagstaff though trying to recover. Nearly takes it out of play, but Wright's there to recover. And a mistake by Wagstaff can turn into success by Wright. And a timeout here for both teams overall. We've got 2 minutes 21 left in the clock here on this third quarter, and still, despite pressure from UA92 and some performances by some of the players, particularly the number 3 who had such a struggle in those first 2 quarters but just managed to recover it in the third quarter with plenty of 3-point and 2-point shots as well. It's been fantastic from some of the players from UA92, but Salford have just shown great composure, and ultimately they've been able to work all together as a team. Very little mistakes, and even when there has been a mistake, they've been able to recover and capitalise on it. And it is 47-31 to Salford. UA92 first. Might be going away with potentially another loss here. But all credit to them, they've been fighting till the very end here on home turf here in Stratford. As team talks being delivered, as we look to round off this third quarter as we're into the final quarter of this game. Clearly a lot of passion from the Salford players. Perhaps a couple interchanges for them. None on this occasion. Wright will bring it back into play. On to Ramazani. lot of options on the wide angles. Park moving towards the centre, as well as Sampson. Just a lot of blockage being provided. Park's going for the three-point shot. Oh, nearly on the quarter line. Tyler Wagstaff again in that centre, just not able to come to fruition. With so much pressure from the 32 and the 23, Wagstaff on the second occasion just hasn't been able to recover it. Possession ceded once again to Salford. It looked to be a foul perhaps. Ramazani. On to Sampson, on to Wright, and straight in. Salford have loved a three-point shot today, and it's now they've broke the 50 mark here with 1 minute 45 left on the clock. Can UA92 potentially get some points on the board as well in quick succession? And ceded possession to Park. And it is unfortunately a foul, and it's going to be a free throw for UA92. Their first free throw of the game. It's been taken by the 32. Miles off, unfortunately. Hitting the woodwork just too short for the 32. He'll get a second occasion here. Can he get at least one free throw? Point on the board, not on this occasion. Only 2 free throws for UA92, both missed. And on Salford's end, 6 free throws, just 1 managing to be converted. Here's Sampson, going for the wide shot, straight in there. That's his second three-point shot of just this quarter. And you'll be probably thinking, thank the Lord that we had a yellow bib so that I can actually play. It's the 6th then. Not seen him much this game. 31 coming on as well. Possession ceded to Wright. Who's now pushing forward with pace. Long pass on to Sampson, not able to come to it. Intercepted by the 32. Great pressure by UA92. 31 now, trying to come with the recovery. Long pass, intercepted by Wright. Wagstaff shouting from behind. Ramazani onto Sampson. Back to Wagstaff. It's passed on to Wright. He's going to have to go for the shot. Just not on this occasion. Managed to get a three-point shot last time. Not on this occasion. Nearly slipped. Getting a bit touch and go. 23 pushing with pace. UA92 trying to find the way forward. 23 goes for the shot, and it's just way too wide. And there are 32 seconds just left on the clock in this third quarter. It's been oh so close between the two ever since that timeout. But for Salford, the deficit still remains. 19 points separating both teams. Can they maybe squeeze in one more point? Wagstaff's going to go for the shot. Just can't seem to get it through. He's going to recover it again, and there it is! Tyler Wagstaff! 2 points on the board for him, and it has finally came. After time and time again getting denied 2 points for his own team, he's managed to get it on this occasion, and miles off by UA92. Straight over the net. 3 seconds on the clock, and it seems the third quarter is going to be quickly wrapped up here. There it is then, the buzzer rings out across the hall. And this is it, this is crunch time now. 23 points separate both teams. It's Salford 54, UA92 31. The final quarter of this match, and it's been an enthralling fixture here in Stretford. And it's all pressure on UA92 to try and convert a 23-point deficit. They're going to start off with possession. Ogbibor and Rolka coming on as well for Salford. The one is back and he's straight on it again. 2 points to number one, and so many times he's missed his shots, but straight away as he comes back on, impact sub, gets it in within 10 seconds. Here's Ramazani then, trying to push through Rolka. Bit of a shove there. Goes for the shot, isn't able to do it. Here's the one then. Trying to find his way through. The three, going for the three-point shots. Just misses it. He's had 2 3-point shots this game. Wasn't able to do it again on this occasion. Smith as well back on. Only Wagstaff and Ramazani from the previous third quarter team who are remaining off the bench. Ogbibor looking for a way forward. Passes it back to Wagstaff. Wagstaff picks his first 2 points up of the game in the previous quarter. Ogbibor back to Wagstaff. He's surely going to have to go for the shot. He might try. He's going to try and push forward. Ramazani shouting for it. He's going to go for it. Not able to get it on this occasion. Possession ceded to UA92. And and applause from the Salford bench. Pressure now back on from the 23. He's been so prolific and so dangerous, UA92. Intercepted there by 12. That is brilliant pressure. He's going to push forward. He's only got 32 defending him, and he's going to have to go for it. And he just can't get it through. I can't believe he's missed that. Absolutely gutting. Here's Ogberboy. He's going to go for the shot, and it's going straight in. 3 points to Salford. And that's Salford's first points of the final quarter. The tension is building. And this is probably the most quiet I've seen the crowd. We've had a bit of a crowd here for Salford and the seconds team, who have been certainly heckling the UA92 players, giving them a bit of a hard time, despite it being an away day. But I've never seen them so silent all game. Rolka goes straight in, he gets 2 points for Salford. They're nearly going to break the 60-point mark. And the gap just keeps on building. 26 points separate both teams. The gap is growing. Here's the free then to try and break the deficit. Back onto Rolka, just too wide for him. Rolka passes on to Ogberboy. 0 though, trying to go for another shot in. Doesn't manage to get it in. Ramazani, Ogberboy again, and it's in! Super unfortunate ref blew his whistle. And a lot of motivation there from Park, the captain of the squad, of course, as we enter another timeout. And well, I'll tell you what, it started off so close towards the first few quarters, but Salford have just been gradually building despite the pressure that UA92 are providing. And it is now 61-33 for Salford seconds. And they are looking en route to go 6-1 in the league this season, and it could help with their title charge. And it's going to be a free throw now after that timeout, 4-0. And this is Salford's 7th free throw of the game. They've only scored 1. Could it now be 2? Here we go then. And it is! The first time since the first quarter we've seen a free throw scored, and it is 2 out of 7 for Salford. It's Ogberboy who gets on this occasion. Here's 23. Passing it on to the 1. Trying to find pressure. Tricky on his feet. Little spin. Doesn't manage to get it in the end. Definitely tricky from the number 1. Showing his skills off a little bit there. But unfortunately just wasn't able to get the points on the board yet again. But it is going to be a free throw for him. This is UA92's 3rd. Here's the 1 then. Too much power. It didn't pay off for him. 4th free throw of the game for UA92. Could it be? And it is 0 out of 4. UA92 nearly missed it there. The 7 got so close, oh my days. So much pressure from Rolka, that is brilliant. Ogberboy's on it straight away. Rapid, 23 providing pressure. Bit of a foul there, ref blows his whistle. Applause from the Salford bench. And it is going to be yet another free throw. Number 8. Could it be 3 out of 8 here for Christian Ogberboy? And it just about goes in. It nearly looks like it was going to miss. This is 3rd free throw. Could it be a 100% record? Oh, just not on this occasion. Majority of his free throws have gone in. Here we go then, what can UA92 do? 7 minutes on the clock. 30 points to break. And this game may look wrapped up and done, but they're still putting in the pressure. But you can tell that the pressure is getting to them slightly. Still though, leaving absolutely everything they can on the court. And I think if there's one thing the coach can take away from this game, it is that they give the effort in the entire game. Harry Smith, oh my word! The bench off their feet. A fantastic 3-point shot there. Silence in the crowd. Here comes the 32 then. Pressure there from Harry Smith. That came absolutely out of nowhere. Astronomical. Out of this world, some may say. Here's Rolka then. Tyler Wagstaff trying to find a way through. He's only scored 2 points. Can he get his way in? No, he just can't do it. Rolka gets it though. Can he? Oh, the Trolls trying to fight it. Can it be Harry Smith again? Ramazani! just gets it in. And we're on 69 points, not to be mistaken with the funny number. It's 7 to the 32. 23 goes for the shot. Just not accurate enough, unfortunately. Brilliant pass from the one to keep it in possession, though. Here's 7. Great pressure from Salford. 6 goes for it. Just misses on this occasion. 23. And a foul there by Salford. Good sportsmanship there from Ramazani. And it will be a free throw given to the 23. We've got a couple subs coming on here for UA92. 1 and the 7 coming off for the 3 and the 31. The 3 have an excellent third quarter. Hopefully now they'll be able to reduce the deficit just slightly. Here's 23 then. 5th free throw of the game for UA92, and it misses once again. Just too much power yet again. We see this so often with UA92 this game. Composure needed. And he does get it on this occasion. That is the first free throw that has been converted by UA92. And it's come from the 23. On the counter-attack now, Salford. 69 to 34 here. 5 minutes left to go here in this match. And time is running out. It's game finite for UA92. A look of defeat on the bench. But the players on the court trying not to give up. Great pressure by Salford. Long pass onto the 6. Surely now he must score. This is fantastic. Oh, to 0. Oh, what a block by Tyler Wagstaff. Just when you needed him, and I've said defensively again and again, he's been there. And he's done it once again. Fantastic by the 23. Harry Smith shouting towards the court. Trying to recompose his team. It's so easy to get complacent. And he's just trying to bring them back down to earth. Wright we see coming back on once again. Here we go then. Harry Smith in the 21 shirt. Onto Ogbafor. He's got pressure from the 32. Can't seem to find his way forward. He just passed outwards. And I think he assumed someone was there, but unfortunately wasn't. Possession ceded back to UA92. And it is going to be in Salford's own. A bit laxative from Salford. Tyler Wagstaff though will recover. What can he do on the counter-attack here? Surely now, he's going for the shot! And he just can't seem to get it through. Ogbafor though might try it. Pressure from UA92. And that is possession ceded once again to UA92. 4 minutes 30 left on the clock. UA92 trying to wipe the sweat off of their brows here. Definitely not the deficit they would have wanted, as it just continues to grow and grow as the points deficit just can't be stopped. Oh, but the 3 though, with an out of nowhere 3-point shot, and that's his 3rd of the game. And for someone who struggled so much in the first half of this match, he's recovered fantastically. Still UA92 persisting on, despite the game being wrapped up and done, you could argue. Right now to Smith. Ogbafor providing an option. Slight interception by the 6, but still recovered by Salford. Can they try it again? And we've cracked the 70. 71 to 37 now. 3 minutes 45 left on the clock. Oh, cut the 3. The 3 nearly looked like he was going to try and go for it again there. Here's the 6 then. Just managing to keep possession. Slowing down the play, is that really the way to go for UA92? 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. 31 to the 32. Just can't seem to get it through. Intercepted by Harry Smith. Oh, and unfortunately Wright just not able to keep it within the touchline. Straight back to UA92 again, as Salford will have to go back on the defensive. Here comes the 23 then, onto the 31. Just trying to search. Wright shouting loud, such a vocal player for his team. You need players like that in basketball. You need those vocal team leaders, especially when your captain Park is on the bench. Here's Rolka then, going for the shot. And goes for it and gets it in. I don't think I've ever seen a player so composed after a 3-point shot. He's just done it time and time again. And he doesn't get the ball off him, but when he does... Oh, what a block by Harry Smith. Applause there from the crowd. unfortunately it will be a free throw for UA92. Shoudry comes off, Ogbabor and Wagstaff being swapped out for Shoudry and Park. The skipper, the man behind it all, the voice of the second team. All pressure now on the 23. 3 free throws, just 1 scored for himself. Can he make it 2 out of 4 perhaps? Could he make it half? Not on this occasion. Rolka getting possession quickly despite pressure from the 6. Now Salford back on the counter-attack. 2 minutes 30 left on the clock as they try and just build the gap. More and more going for the shot. Just too short. Onto the 33 who's hardly got any minutes during this game. And a laugh there from the Salford bench as Wright just way too short with the shot. Here's the 6 then, pass it on to the 3. Could he go for another wide shot? He's going to try and cut himself in. Weaving his way through, not able to come to fruition. The 22 of Rolka now back with possession. There to receive the ball after the missed shot. Here comes Shoudry. Throws it in, swished straight in. 2 points to Salford. The gap is nearly 40 points. And just when you think the gap can't get bigger, it just does again and again. So many frustrated faces on that UA92, and his fall from the 6, a terrible mistake as the pressure just building. Shoudry now again on the counter-attack. And it is 78-37. We have cracked a 40-point deficit. And it is an absolute murdering from Salford second. UA92 first. Just trying to reduce it. Trying to provide some hope. Good job that 7 was able to. 3 points to UA92. They're now on 40 points. By no means a bad score. What Salford have just performed on an exponential level. And what a shot that is, as I say that, the 16 of Shoudry. Again, I think he scored about 7 points in just this quarter alone. So many individual performances. The 3 going for the shot and responds in quick succession all the way from the halfway line. What can Wright do now on the counter-attack? Park there providing an option, blocked by the 6. A little bit of a disagreement there, and somehow it's managed to go to UA92 in possession. Quickly having to go on the defence. I don't think Salford were expecting this. Here's the 3, going for the shot again. Just misses. Wright now recovering onto Park. Can the captain get some points on the board? He's going for it all the way on his own, and he gets it in! Fantastic! 81 points now to 43 for Salford. 28 seconds left on the clock. And is it bold to assume that the game's wrapped up and done?
Maybe, just a little bit.
I think Thomas has just said yes, so I'll take his word for it. Free throw now for Park. 10th of the game.
In my
Gets it in.
opinion, I think we've won.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Maybe.
Got a little bit of punditry going on then from the cameraman. Just didn't get a chance to mention that, but a free throw scored by Park. It's his first of the game. Oh, it's just going through the legs. Megs through the 31. Not to use football terms in basketball. I'm sure some basketball fans are going to murder me for that, but oh well. 7 seconds on the clock. And it is all but done. 4 Salford seconds, and he goes for one more shot. Oh, and if it could have just gone in, that would have been cinematic. I'll tell you what has been cinematic though, this entire performance by Salford. And it has been a scintillating little game in Stretford. But ultimately, for UA92, their struggles continue. But for Salford, it is 6 wins, 1 losses this season as they stay towards the top of the league. It is Salford seconds, 84. UA92 first, 43. So after a tantalising game here in Stretford, it's ultimately been success for Salford seconds, and I'm joined here by Niall Park, the captain of the squad, and Harry Smith. I mean, Niall, as the skipper of the team, it must be just brilliant to get a result like this away from home.
Absolutely. I mean, the start wasn't the best. We lost a tough game to Sheffield, but we worked hard. We didn't give up. We made some good plays. We sacrificed for teammates. And at the end of the day, that's why we won games, you know. And I can't take credit for anything. Obviously, our team's a huge reason for why we won, and so got to give a huge shout out to them. Glory to God, obviously. I'm blessed to be a part of this team, and I'm going to miss it, really.
I heard that this was your last game, actually, on of the season, which I wasn't aware of to begin with. I mean, just a few words on what this team's meant to you, really, because, you know, after it all comes to an end for, I guess, people in Unisport, and it's just an amazing community to be a part of, I'm sure. I mean, how has it been for you as an experience?
Oh, man, they're like my brothers, really. When there were some down times in life, these guys got me through it, really. Basketball has been a huge part of my life, so being able to play for 3 years with these amazing guys and it's an amazing coach, it's a huge honor, so I really have no words other than that. I just love them.
I mean, it's been amazing to watch some of your performances over the years, so I wish you all the best, of course, with the future, whatever that may be. And, well, Harry, I mean, you you certainly gave the crowd something to scream at with that three-point shot towards the end of the match. Yeah. I mean, just talk a bit about your performance. Are we happy? Could we have wanted something more?
I mean, there's a few things that I can work on, but I think you know, that just comes with practice, and you know, I mean, I can keep going over the summer, and you know, and now too, and then and hopefully, like, you know, hopefully I'll get more consistent, and then there we go.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but as a team, this is now 6 wins, 1 loss, just towards the top end of the league. I mean, I know it's still a long way to go, but would you say that potentially the title charge is on? Could there be promotion on the horizon?
I think if Bolton beat Sheffield College, which I hope they do, then I think we've won. But if not, then unfortunately it's second year in a row, second. So it's just heartbreaking, to be honest.
Well, we have to have some sort of hope, don't we? And I think performances like this absolutely show that away from home, it can be a lot of pressure ultimately, you know, coming all the way on the coach. I know we're only in Stretford, but it's still a lot of pressure regardless. But an amazing job from you both and the team. Thank you so much for taking your time out for the interview. Well, that's it then. 6 wins to 1 for Salford Seconds basketball. And who knows, maybe it could be the title charge this year, or it could be 3 years, second place. Find out next time. This has been Salford Sports TV. I'm Josh Bingham. Thanks for listening.